We did several projects, and like the anti-bullying campaign, the bite of kindness, and on Mandela Day we served soup.
And we also help with the bullying on school, because the bullying was before a very big problem, because we had our younger learners, the grade 8, who struggled with coming up to the principal, to someone trustworthy, and spoke about how they have been bullied. And I think that was a good campaign for us, because people became more active in supporting one another, and the bullying became less and less and less.
The Columba leaders at our school, they make a huge difference in the culture of Excelsior. Leading by example, leading with integrity, living the values of Columba and the values of the WCED.
We did a project called Bite of Kindness. The purpose for Bite of Kindness is people goes to the day clinic in Cape Town, whereas they wait for hours in the line just to get medical assistance. Who knows, did they have something to eat before they came to the clinic? Who knows that they are expected to take medication, but do they have the food before taking the medication? Which is why the Bite of Kindness project did contribute sandwiches and juice to the patients waiting in the lines to get medical assistance as a way of spreading kindness.
One of the other projects that we did was an outreach to Delft Clinic. Delft, as you know, very poor community. Myself and some of the learners, I put them all in my small car, and we went through, and they were so excited. We handed out soup and cool drink, and we also handed out some sandwiches. I didn't realize, I'm going to be honest with you, because you live on a different side, how these people actually need this. But I was in the background, and just to see how much, I call them my children, how they went out into this Delft clinic, and now some of the people that were laying there, they could even lift their heads, and that for me was a sign of hope. The other one was the act of kindness. I believe that everything you do is about kindness. It's one of the initiatives that the learners came with. They said, Miss, if we are kind, then other people will be kind to us.
The projects I did was the Back-a-Buddy campaign. The Back-a-Buddy was basically where we supported those in need on school by providing the essential necessities for them, like toiletries, school clothes, food, water, the basic needs that we all need to survive.
The reason why the anti-littering project was important to me is because of the amount of impact it had. It was a bit of challenging whilst doing outreach. There were times where I was scared to talk in front of everyone, but it also helped me boost my confidence and being able to talk in front of big crowds. We could really see the impact it had on teachers and as learners. They felt seen, appreciated and valued.
As we know, we're surrounded by gangsterism, and it's very good to see that some of our leaders still want to have good role models. Many of the learners, I can still see the respect, the fact that we also showed kindness to them, that they showed respect. Gangsters, they checked out, but they know that these learners with their Columba t-shirts, they could recognize us. So we were also aware of our surroundings, knowing that we're going into the lion's den, basically, but that they received us with kindness. And when I walk past these boys or some of my other learners of Columba, they would treat us differently. We're not the enemy. We actually want to do good.
The reason for doing this is because we are aware of the situations around the school, situations within the communities in the law. That way we spread awareness, and also for them to be aware of the school. That way they can help protect the school during school holidays, That way they can support the school with fundraisers, uplift the schools in many ways that they can.
I like the fact, the ripple effect, that it's not just at the schooling community, because we know that the school itself in this community, it reaches out far, because, some of the learners come to school because they don't even have food to eat. But the fact that we could do this after school or before school, that shows the commitment of our learners. And I'm in awe of that.